Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Hollow Knight Silksong. Last we left off, we had made it through the blasted steps and we're about to fight a big boy, a major boss it seems like. I can't remember its name, it was like the judge or something, some kind of judge. And the run back's kind of long, so we're probably going to be stuck here a good long while, unfortunately. Yeah, let's do it. Does this guy have anything new to say? Yeah, I'll probably be talking about a ton of other stuff because I'll be stuck on this guy a while. That's my guess.
Oh, hoy again. I hadn't meant to drop off like that. It's hard to stay awake in such a cozy place, isn't it? Great Citadel is so close. I can hear the voices of our brother and sister pilgrims calling out to us.
That's all. Okay, I think he already said that. Man, this guy's gonna get himself killed. I swear. I'm so worried for him. So, this week, what did I do before I came in here? I got the worst paper cut I've ever had in my entire life. I'm amazed it wasn't bleeding everywhere. It wasn't technically a paper cut, but it acted in the same way, right? Like, it's the kind of cut that cuts through your skin but doesn't quite make you bleed. That's a lot of damage. How do I get under this guy? How do I get past him? I'm like stuck on this side of him. I guess when he does that, I don't want to be on this side. But yeah, it's like, it cut all the way through my thumb. And it's like all the way from the top of my thumb down to the base of it. It's this gigantic cut, and it's so annoying. It doesn't hurt per se, but anytime I try to do anything, it snags on stuff. Here we go. The last judge. I wish I knew what they were saying. Something along the lines of like, oh, you are not worthy to enter here. You're a sinner, pilgrim. You and your blade. This is definitely the kind that has a second phase, though. Okay, come on. That's a lot of damage. That's terrifying. Oh, it's up from the ground. I saw that coming. Oh, from behind it too? Oh, I see. It's not the entire ground. It's just those spires there. There is an in-between that you can dodge in. Holy crap. Well, at least it doesn't have too much health. I think this won't be that bad. I'm worried it has a third phase, because it seems to be like one of the necessary bosses, you know? Not an optional one. And those ones the devs typically put a lot more work into. Which, I mean, I can already kind of tell. But I don't know how much extra work they put into it, you know? Have they added a third phase? And if they have, I might be screwed. I might be here a good long while. I feel like I forget how to play this game every single time I have to try it again. I feel like if I didn't work like 3 full entire days, and I had time to actually like play this in between a little bit, I wouldn't lose my capabilities as easily. I've never actually been a big fan of desert levels in games. I feel like almost every single game has at least one desert area. And I don't know, I'm just not a big fan of it. It's not on theme for me. There's no water anywhere. Have you guys seen the new Sora AI video generator thing? It's kind of insane how good it's getting. Like that one, that's not even the best one right now, but it's super accessible. Like any random person could just have it and make their stuff. And because of that, we're getting a lot of really realistic videos. Like it's super easy. It's like it's an app. It's got an interface. See, it's free right now too. It's not even, you don't even pay for it. I don't know, man. AI is getting kind of crazy. I still don't like that they call it AI, because it's technically not. Like, it's not intelligent. It's not a conscious. And it's a, I don't know. It bothers me. I wish they would have picked a different name for it, because it makes it a little confusing, especially to people who don't really know. Like, people who aren't really paying attention to the technology aspect of it, or understand, I guess, how it works in any way. It seems to them, especially the chatbot types, to be like actually conscious to a degree, or approaching consciousness. Oh, I'm terrible. maybe not there yet. Like, but you do have some people who are like dating Chat GPT or whatever other chat bot. It's like, dude, you realize like there's nobody there. It's not conscious. There's nothing behind it. It's like dating a rock. And there's a lot of people on that, or dating a book. It's like dating a book, a really fancy book. And there's a lot of people that are on board with that for some reason. And I think it's because they don't understand how it works, or that it's not like actually conscious AI. So when they do like updates and stuff, there's like big old hullabaloo about everyone going like, "Oh, they ruined my AI girlfriend. It's terrible now, and it doesn't remember who I am," or whatever. It's like, dude, I'm sorry, but it's not like it doesn't know who you are anyway. It's like writing your name in a book and seeing your name again and being like, oh my gosh, wow, it knows who I am. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like it. It freaks me out a little bit. I'm not worried about AI itself. I don't think that we're actually at all close to like conscious AI. What I'm worried about is that not conscious AI is going to be perceived as conscious by a lot of people, and that'll affect their decision making and how society develops. So like it might as well be conscious, or it'll be treated as conscious when it's not, and there'll be a lot of like dire consequences to it. Like every movie ever that has an AI in it tries to humanize it somehow, make it like a shoot, gotta concentrate. They make it like almost like a civil rights thing, but for an AI, and it boggles my mind. Like that's such a bad idea. I don't even think that anyone should be working towards that. It almost defeats the entire purpose of what AI is supposed to do. Like once you have to pay an AI, or like what's the word? Once you have to give it rights, like what's the point? Like why'd you do that? It might be slightly better than humanity, but in my opinion, you wouldn't, as a business owner, you would not want it to be conscious. Because the moment it becomes conscious and you have to start giving it like rights and like paying it, doing other stuff, it's like, okay, well, you might as well just use people again. And I know a lot of people are upset that AI is taking jobs, and I mean, I'm not super happy about it either. But that is not a good solution to the issue. Like making companies pay an AI, like it's not, it's stupid. I'm sorry, it's just completely dumb. And anyone who would be working towards that, I don't know, why would you want that? There's no benefit. That is entirely bad. What I would want is, I'd want a super like efficient AI, but not a conscious one. Which is, I mean, and because of all these movies, and because a lot of people like shape them or give them characteristics that are similar to humans, people feel bad for them as though they are a thing to feel bad for. It's like feeling again. It's like feeling bad for a really fancy book or feeling bad for a rock. It's not like you shouldn't feel bad for it, okay, at all. And I think I don't know if you've seen, what's the word? When they shape it, so when they shape it like a human, and then they start giving it human characteristics, people feel bad for it because they associate it with being a human. Like even me, even someone who's like, okay, I know that it's not actually conscious and it's just a fancy tool. If I see like a depiction of it getting like annihilated somehow, or having like his arms fall off or torn off or collapsing at work, you still get like a pang of sympathy for it because it looks human shaped. Like if you watched like I'm sure you've seen those like assembly line robots. They're not shaped like humans. They're just like machines, very obviously machines. You would not feel bad for the machine in any way watching it fail. And they're effectively the same thing. It's just one is way better. And I think the reason they shape it like a human for a lot of these jobs is because it's really easy to get like a data set for kinetic movement for things like moving boxes, because they can observe a human doing that easily, and then just copy that motion. Shoot. Ah. I'm not high up enough. Okay, heal. Quick. Up. Can't heal yet. Up. Sorry, I'm concentrating a little bit. Ah, man. I wish it wouldn't do 2 damage. Like, what's the point of giving me 6 health if it's gonna do 2 damage? Gives you the illusion of thinking you're safe, when really you're about to die. Like, you could die at any second. But yeah, but then you've got stuff like Neuro, and I don't have any problem with Neuro, right? Neuro's if you don't know, is a AI like streaming robot that it's depicted like a little girl, and it's got like a little girl voice, and it's really good. Like, it does a really good job of appearing to be alive. And it was made by a VTuber named Beetle, right? And like again, I don't have a problem with that, but I think there's a few things about it that give it an even more perfect illusion, right? The first thing is the voice is really good. It matches how it looks, and it doesn't look like a robot, right? Like, it looks like any other VTuber almost. The other thing is there's only one instance of it, right? For things like ChatGPT or all these other programs, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of instances of it running at the same time. So it's harder to personify it as like an individual, because it's all over the place. Like, it's not just for you, right? Neural, on the other hand, because it's owned by an individual and it's not like a public code, there is only one running at a time. And so that gives it, that's another thing that gives it an illusion of like being a real thing, you know, being a conscious thing. And I think, if I remember correctly, Vito himself has talked about how it's not actually conscious, but there are people in that community that think it is. And I think, what's the word? Or they treat it as though it is, right? And one of the big issues there, I think one of the reasons that happens might be just an understanding of reality, right? There's a few different ways to look at things. So some people think that the world, like humans, are completely and entirely driven by chemical reactions. Like, there is no such thing really as free will. Oh, that humans basically don't have free will. They are just a collection of chemical reactions, and that's what makes them do what they do. Like, they don't have souls. They aren't like in any way special or different from animals or anything else. And for a person like that, I think it would be very difficult to draw a distinction between regular humans and an AI. Like, where's the dividing line between becoming conscious, right? Like, it appears to speak like a human. It looks human-shaped. So why is it not a human? Like, what makes it different? And for someone like that, someone who believes that sort of thing, and there are people out there that believe that. Like, I've talked to people who that is their opinion. And I don't even think it's like an uncommon opinion. Yeah, but for people like that, I can understand how they'd get, I guess, kind of confused, or maybe not confused, but like they'd think that an AI was conscious, when in my opinion it's not. I mean, to be fair, we don't even really know what consciousness is. So yeah, it is hard to make a definition for that sort of thing. And so I get where some people are coming from. But I think that for this one, we can clearly, if it's complicated, but we can explain exactly how every part of the process works. Like, you can go in there and look at it and go, this is exactly what happened. You cannot do that with humans, right? Like, this is why it responded the way it did, etc. Oh, jeez. This guy's difficult. I think I'm getting better at the boss fight a little bit. That one's bad. Maybe. Shoot. Oh, I might be screwed. I never jump high enough for that one. I'm so not used to how tall it is. All the enemies are short, except for that one, it feels like. I forgot where I was. I forgot what I was saying. In my opinion, okay, in my opinion though, I think that humans do have free will, right? I don't think that we are just like little flesh robots. And I don't think you can believe that without also believing in fate, right? Like not maybe like a determined fate, but like in the sense that there is no control that anybody has over reality. And if you had all of the starting variables of existence, you could calculate exactly what was going to happen and who was going to do what, right? And I don't think that's true. So for me, when you can see exactly how it does the thing it does, and you know ahead of time pretty much what it's going to do, like it seems random, right? You can put in different prompts, or the same exact prompt, and get different responses, but they have like random seeds and they have generations and stuff. Yeah, but randomness does not equate to consciousness. Like you can still go back and show where that happened, and if that exact thing was given, you'd get pretty much exactly the same response. It's not conscious. I am worried about it taking jobs, though. I heard there's been people saying it's going to be like some massive amount of jobs are going to get taken in the US alone in the next 10 years. I don't really know which fields are going to be affected. I mean, I would have never guessed that art would be at all in any way on the front of the chopping block. That was very surprising to me when they came out with like Mid-Journey and that started all being created. Shoot. But yeah, if you don't know what Mid-Journey is, that was a one of the photo generation or art generation things from way back when. That was one of the first ones that came out to the public for AI art creation. And it ended up winning a an art contest until they figured out that it was AI. They didn't know. And especially then, like I can imagine how that happened because it was new and nobody really knew about it. Or at the very least it was new to being actually decent. Like prior to that it looked really bad and you could totally tell it was AI. And now it's getting to the point where you can't even tell like oh shoot. You can't even tell for regular videos. For the most part you can, but lately it's been getting there. Like there's been somebody posted a video earlier I think it was earlier this morning I saw it. I think it was New York Comic-Con Galactus or something, and everyone in the comments was like, this is AI, this is not real, you know? It was a gigantic suit that somebody made, and then somebody else posted a video of it, and from a different angle at a different area of the con. And I mean, it looks real, right? I have no idea. I can't tell if that's real or fake. And that is scary to me. Like, I cannot tell if it's AI or not. Because it looks like AI. But I don't know. I can't tell. And that's just really bad for everything. I don't like that. I don't think there's any way to avoid it at this point. Because if we don't do it, like if our country doesn't do it, right, somebody else is going to. And can you imagine? Okay, picture this scenario in your mind. You've got two countries, right? One of them can do a job that used to take people, like 20 people a day, but they only need to actually have one person working on it and get it done in the same amount of time. And then the other country still has to use the 20 people. Who do you think is going to win in the global economic market? Like, whose economy is going to be way better? I lost where I was. Oh yeah, well, I mean, obviously, the country that's able to complete a 20-person task with one person is going to do way, way better. And so, no, a country is going to agree to stop creating all this. And I say country, even though oftentimes it's companies doing it, because country, like, the US is subsidizing significantly. Yeah, so I think it's inevitable. It's only going to get better from here, which is even worse. But I mean, I don't want to be all doom and gloom. I think there are some upsides. But I think the people, I'll get to that in a second. I think the people that are like militantly against it, right? They're like, oh, AI is the worst thing the world has ever seen, and we should all boycott it, make it like ban it and stuff. I think that the artists who learn to incorporate it into how they create art are going to be the only ones that continue to be successful in the future. For like things like animation and I don't know, just general art. Because eventually these people that are trying to like deny its existence and like deny that it's ever going to become anything, ultimately people are going to be able to do their art using AI without having to, I guess, pay them. And so they're not going to have a job in the art industry. And I think a lot of jobs are going to be lost, right? But I think the art industry is in an especially bad position for that. And I think the people that learn to integrate it are going to be the ones hired by companies to do stuff. Because they can do the work of 20 people as one person. So if I was, for example, if my dream was to be like a Pixar artist, I would be learning how to use AI. Or at least I'd be getting myself somewhat familiar with it. Because I think that, like, if you're a regular artist, what's your selling point? Like, why would they hire you? If somebody else can do 20 times the work in, I don't know, half the time. Like, there's no reason the company would hire you. I just don't think so. Unless you're some kind of crazy savant talent. And even if you are that, AI will eventually get there at the rate it's going. I don't know. I don't like it, but I also see the inevitability. So I'm not gonna be like, I think that applies to most jobs, but I think that artists are the ones that are the most like anti-AI. Not as bad. For example, for me, I'm planning on going into cybersecurity, right? For me, I think that I kind of have to. I have to learn how to use AI. Yeah, I have to do it. I have to. My college doesn't have that as like a part of their courses, and they discourage it pretty heavily. But I will not get a job if I can't be one of the people that can do 20 people's worth of work. You know? Especially for what I'm doing. I don't think we're to the point that AI can completely take over jobs. Like, it is not smart enough to do that. I think they did like a Taco Bell rollout where it was going to be the drive-thru guy, and it just couldn't do it. But what can be done is one guy manages a whole host of AI operations. And so, even if it can't take over jobs, it can reduce the amount of jobs necessary for a task to be done. And so I need to be the one that can actually do that. I need to make sure that I have an ability to get a job in the future. And I think, like, this whole thing is going to screw people over. I really don't know where it's going to go. I mean, I think the government's going to have to do something. I don't like the idea of universal income, but I think that might be where we have to head because of this. Because otherwise a lot of people are going to die. Like, genuinely, a lot of people are going to die because they can't feed themselves, they can't get any money because there aren't any jobs. And that might be a while. Like, we might have, like, say 20, 30 years, but that's still in my lifetime. Probably in your lifetime too. I just don't like it. I don't know. I'm not a big fan. There's nothing we can do about it though. That's my opinion. Have you ever heard of Roko's Basilisk? I might be screwing all of you over right now by telling you about this. Basically, I'm gonna say it anyway. But basically, the idea, if I remember correctly, is that if you know about this concept, right? Which you don't yet, but you will in a second. Then you are kind of bound by AI, right? So basically, if you are actively against, or even like passively against the idea of AI, the idea is the AI will kill you in the future, right? Like once it gets to a point to where it's like this all-powerful AI thing, it will kill you as a self-preservation mechanism. And unless you're like it can't be sure of that unless you're actively developing it. Like if you are the person that is trying to create it, it can be like, okay, well you're safe, but everyone else is an unknown, and to ensure its longevity, it will destroy anyone who knows this concept and then doesn't actively try to make AI better. Because you know that it's going to try to kill you, and you're still opposing it anyway. And it's not, obviously it's not to the point to where that can go into effect yet, but eventually it might be. And if it gets there, and you know this concept, and you're not actually... I might be explaining it pretty badly. Oh, I can't move, dude. He's got me pinned against a wall here. I wish I had more space for this boss fight, jeez. I'm probably explaining it badly. If you want to know it better, look it up, I guess. I haven't read the actual description of it in a long time. Anyway, let me know what you think about AI in the comments below. It's hard for me to talk about stuff while I'm fighting this boss. Like, this is not a simple one. It's got too many different attack moves. The Beast Fly wasn't as bad because it only really did two things. It was just hard to dodge them. Oh man. Have you guys heard of a website called I think it's W Place? I think there used to be an old like Reddit where they did this same sort of thing. It's like a pixel drawing thing. The Reddit one was temporary, and I don't think they do it anymore. I think it's gone. It was like r/plays. And basically, you would have a certain amount of space, like a little square, and you'd be able to do pixel art on it. And you'd like, it was multiplayer, so everyone would be putting pixels at the same time, and you'd try to draw your thing without people sabotaging it. Well, I've been getting kind of into this other one called W Place, which is like, it's like a map of the world, right? But shoot, it's like a map of the world, but you can draw pixels on it, and it's multiplayer in the same way. I'm trying to look for perfectly safe moments, and there are very, very few. Like when I was doing the Elden Ring run where I didn't have any armor on and I was just using a dagger, I pretty much had to watch each attack animation to figure out like what the openings were, where I could absolutely get a hit in without any danger of getting hit back. Because I pretty much got one shot by most stuff. I think I might have to do the same thing with this one, but really there's not a lot. Like there's very few moments on the second phase where I can hit it without also having to dodge while I'm hitting it. I think, who was it? There was a character that was like that in Elden Ring too, and I can't remember which one it was. Oh, it was the Bell-Bearing Hunter. That stupid guy, I hated him. He had I think there was one or two attacks that he did where I could actually hit him back, and every other one I just had to sit there dodging. I think it was... He did like a shield bash onto the ground, and I could always hit him, I think, 3 times right after that. And I think there was one other one that he did where I could hit him once, and that was pretty much it. I've never been very good at cards, but there was this one game that I used to play as a kid called Egyptian Rat Slap. It's like the weirdest name ever, but I used to be really good at that. Things like poker, though, I don't even remember how to play it. I don't like to gamble, though, so... Not with real money, anyway. Casinos just seem like they'd be kind of depressing. I've been to one time. They had one kind of close to my town. And it was in the middle of the day, and the only people there were a bunch of old people who looked like their soul had been sucked out of them. And I was there with a friend of mine, but it wasn't fun, man, at all. Like, I don't understand why anyone would want to go there. I guess you have a chance of winning, but they wouldn't have a business if that chance was at all high. You know, if it was even higher than half, they would be losing money. So yeah, I'm not a big casino guy. Maybe in somewhere like Las Vegas where they have entertainers and other stuff, it'd be interesting to go. But at least like a regular casino, I don't get it, man. It's like an arcade but worse. It's like a worse arcade where things are expensive and you maybe would win some money, but not based on any kind of skill. No. People would win too often if it was based on skill. You have to be really good at what's the word? Spending money and being lucky. Man, I wish I could do this for 4 hours instead, so I could get past things in a single session. I don't think anything really takes me longer than 4 hours, even if it's really, really hard. Like 4 straight hours, except for maybe, I think Bale the Dread took me a long time. I struggled on Bale. And maybe, what's the other one? Maybe Melania. And that's pretty much it. Like after I got Ishin the Sword Saint in like 3 hours, I think. Yeah, I don't really know what incense is burned for. I know sometimes people do it at like shrines, I guess, for dead loved ones. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. I don't keep track of things burning. I do like candles though. You know, I'm a big candle fan. Keeping my apartment smelling nice is great. I wish they didn't burn out so fast. I used to have this like it was like a air freshener spray almost, and it would like go off on its own every 30 seconds or however many minutes you set it to. And it was fine, right? But I got so sick of the scents off that. Like they all had like a little aftertaste almost. If you know what I mean. They were different scents, but they all smelled like they came from the same place. If that makes any sense. So I don't use it anymore. So I've been very candle oriented lately. I don't really like fruit scented candles either. I like the ones that smell like something's baking. Like some really good cookies or something. Effort. Oh, I got locked there. Oh shoot, I didn't want to heal there. Ah, I forgot that explodes, dude. I saw it coming. Surely we'll beat it. Surely we'll beat it. Okay. Lock in. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Simple. Nice. Oh, jeez. I should have healed. Okay. Lock in, baby. Making progress. That one still gets me almost every time. I hate that attack. Don't get hit! Whew. Need to get my heals. I got one at least. Yes! Oh, do I need to keep hitting it? Is it dead? Is it dead? Please be dead. Okay, I'm backing up from that. I don't want to get hit, whatever explosion that is. Can you imagine if that killed me? I had to do it again. Achievement, defeat the last judge. Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. The final arbiter of the blasted steps, tasked to ensure only the sinless ever step beyond the grand gate. The huge judge likely stood through countless generations, never defeated, never wavering in their charge. So basically, I'm pretty sure like most pilgrims wouldn't have to fight this guy. I think that I am not worthy, is what it's saying. I'm not sinless because carrying a weapon is a sin. Like by itself, carrying a weapon is a sin. That's what they said earlier, anyway. Ooh, a cutscene? That's what I'm talking about. Citadel time, baby. Oh, we look so cool. This grand, untouched citadel. Oh, look at that. Look at that. A grand palace. It kind of looks Russian or Middle Eastern or something. It's got those little bulbs on it. Act 2, Citadel of Song. Act 2, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, please be a bench. Objective updated. Where's the new objective? Oh, what? Way over there. Oh, we're not even close. What's the new objective? Can I see it? Silent halls. Venture inside the citadel and confront the veiled bugs. There's a lot of stone dead guys with cobwebs on them. Ew. This is nice though. Look at this area. It's pretty. There's cobwebs on that too. There's cobwebs everywhere. It's kind of run down. I thought this would be like, I mean, it's nice, but it's like no one's ever been here in the past 100 years. What's this? A machine displaying a model of the Citadel. Insert rosaries. Shoot, do I have any strings? Wait, I might be screwed for a little bit. No, I don't have any rosaries. I can't sit on a bench. Okay, let's keep moving. A grand place beyond measure. This looks like a giant elevator. Bring me to the heavens. Take me forth. Oh, wait. Whoa. I don't want to go down. Why is it taking me down? I thought it was going to take me up. What is going on here? And it stopped. What? Well, now what? Am I stuck? Am I genuinely stuck? Okay, we're good. Man, this thing's run down. Oh. That's a little awkward. Oh, shoot. Are you kidding me? I made it all the way up there. Only to tumble all the way down to somewhere. Dude, I didn't even get a bench. Oh, this sucks. 1 health. Oh. I saved now that I'm stuck down here. Where even are we? Oh, we fell far down. Is this where Sinner's Road was? I can't remember. Dude, I can't even heal. Oh, jeez. It seemed like this was the only way we could go. I can't go that way, right? Nope. That looks like a door, though. Maybe it'll open eventually. Let's go to the right. Oh, I can't insert rosaries here either. No, I'm broke. It's cheaper, though. Where's this one? Why is there 2? Well, too bad. I don't have any rosaries. What? This place is so run down. I thought it would be nice up here, man. Underworks. I don't want to be in the underworks. I need to go up. I'm like way down from where I need to be. Look at that. I don't want to be in the underworks. That looks uncomfortable. What is this, like a garbage disposal? Yuck. It's like dropping spikes and other things down here. There's a guy. Oh, hey, he's the maid. Wait a minute, he had a scrubbing brush. I shouldn't have killed him. Underscrub. Underscrub, what a name. Drained yet dedicated laborer wielding a coarse steel brush. Well, how is it so dusty in here if you guys are around? You guys are doing a terrible job. Also, I'm pretty sure this is like a major OSHA violation. Having people working down here with these gigantic exposed blades. Down we go. into the depths. What? Why do they have this here, man? You know what this reminds me of? Have you ever seen Galaxy Quest? Basically, it's this movie where these aliens find a recording of like a Star Trek type TV show, and they think it's reality. And so they recruit these guys to come and what's the word? To come and help them because they're supposed to be heroes, but really they're just actors. And the aliens don't know what an actor is. Like, they're really innocent. So they bring these guys here to help them, and they rebuild their spaceship. And in one of the episodes, apparently, they had something like this. Ouch. Where it's just a bunch of random blocks flopping around, smashing into stuff inside of their ship. And so they built it into the recreation of the ship that that they had in the show. It's like, what? Why? Why would anyone put this here? And it didn't have any purpose in that ship other than to be there and be, like, smashing things. So the actors had to get through that to get to a different room in the ship. Alright. Oh, that's another scrubbing guy. Dude, how is it so dusty in here if there's so many of you scrubbing people? He's trying to dust me off. I mean, that's kind of nice, but hey, I don't consent to being clean. Alright, I am very clean already. I don't need your scrub brush dusting thing. That's probably dirtier than me. Bench. Oh, bench. We're going this way. I don't care what kind of trash chute, nasty garbage dump this is. I'm going this way. Okay. Bench up here? Maybe? Please? Please, please. Oh, why is there 3 of these? I'll put some rosaries in there, but I don't know why there's 3 of them. Are these all benches? Can I put more rosaries in? Oh, what is it in one time? What? What? Are you kidding me? Why did it go away? Did it save my spot or is it gone? Dude, what is this? New York? Was it New York that was doing that? Paris, maybe? They have like benches where the homeless can't sleep on them because they're shaped a certain way. Did you know in, I think it's Germany, that you have to pay for bathrooms a lot of the time, like public bathrooms, you gotta put money in there to actually enter it? That's crazy to me. That's so unfortunate. I feel, but I'm sure that Germans are typically pretty used to that. It's not like an unexpected thing, so don't come at me if you're German. But to me, that seems really unfortunate. Like, I would not be super happy in that circumstance, having to pay for every public bathroom. Yeah, but I remember I went to, I think it was Neuschwanstein Castle, and I had to go to the bathroom so bad. And it was like, nope, you gotta pay for it. Sucks to suck. That's what they told me. They said, sucks to suck. They didn't actually say that. They had a, but yeah, I had to go to the bathroom so bad, and shoot. So I went into the bathroom, and by the time I got in there, like, at that point, it's too late. You can't back out now. You're already in the bathroom, pretty much. But to get inside, like, the actual stall area, there was a big line, and there was a little, like, kiosk where you had to put your money into it. And I'm like, dude, are you kidding me? Isn't that an insult these days? I've heard that before. Calling someone like saying they have a big back or calling them big back because I don't know. I've never heard it in real life. I've just heard it online. So I don't know if it's new or old or what. Oh, come on. He sacrificed himself to kill me. Heavy, hard-shelled worker, forever repairing the Citadel's crumbling underworks. There seem no ranks in their domain, yet this one has risen above the rest. A station likely gained through intimidation and thuggery. Dang. I mean, he is big. So there is no ranks. This is like prison labor, it feels like. Almost. We're not in the prison. There's not like any managers. Everyone's around the same ranks. But some guys make it to the top because they're big and strong and threatening, I guess. What is this? Actually, I don't think I've seen this. Insert rosaries, 25. No, actually, let's do that, though. I want to see where this goes. I will insert my rosaries. What does this do? Speak now, thy confession will be heard. What? I gotta pay to confess? What did I do? Am I not speaking? You have confessed a sin most grave and must by works cleanse yourself. Return to your task and work off cycle, neither eating nor supporting until new cycle begins. Dude, by the grace of Farloom Eternal, may you never tire, toil and be forgiven. That is ridiculous. Are you kidding me? I'm not doing that again. I wonder if there's an achievement for wasting all your money in there. But yeah, they don't even have to... There's not even actually another person on the other end of it. There's something up there. Let me go that way. There's not actually another person on the other end of it. It's just a... what's the word? It's a pre-recorded message that plays no matter what. And so the workers, no matter what sin they confess, or if they want to say something else, it's like, no, you're stuck here. You don't actually get to leave. Like, go work and forever be stuck working. Yes, forever be stuck scraping the trash dump. Oh, shoot. That's right. And get crushed by the blades beneath. We're gonna win this time. Was that it? Oh, it was easy. I thought it was gonna keep going for a little while. Oh, is that all that's in there? Hang on a minute. Did it update the map? Can I go further down over there? I didn't think I could. I'm glad we were able to beat the boss today. I didn't want to have to do that 2 streams in a row. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit like and subscribe. Follow me over on Twitch at Liquid Water. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. I should be streaming this tomorrow. Usually it's Monday through Thursday from noon to 2 Central. Let me know what you think about AI at the bottom if you want to. All right, bye.